Hey guys, so I just wanted to preface this video. Mental health affects everyone differently. People's triggers are different, people's symptoms are different. There's just this huge spectrum. This video isn't meant to be an end-all, be-all, how to cure it. I mean, nothing at all what it's supposed to be. It's just a couple tips that have helped me personally deal with my anxiety. While I want these tips to be helpful, they might not work for everyone. So my goal is not to use these tips to supplement your medication or supplement, other things that you're doing. It's just personally my story. I started experiencing mental health issues my freshman year in college. I was 8 hours away from home. I didn't have a support system around me. I really didn't like where I was at. And my father suffered a stroke. So my life kind of just fell apart at the seams. My grades weren't doing well. I wasn't connecting with people. I wasn't enjoying myself. I would sit like paralyzed on a sofa all day. I couldn't physically get myself up. I was that stressed out. Fast forward, I met William, and William really helped me through. From freshman year, it kind of trickled to sophomore year. From sophomore year, it kind of trickled a little bit from P1. I started making decisions that I knew weren't good for me. I would make decisions where I'm like, this is really bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And that's when I started to really see it manifest in my daily life. It's almost like I would get into this state and then I would somehow be able to get out of it, be a part of normal society. And I kind of could separate the two. And then all of a sudden I couldn't separate anymore. I would have panic attacks. I would get too stressed to get ready in the morning. I didn't want to go to class, and a lot of the times I wouldn't go to class. I wasn't at that state where I needed medication yet, and I really wanted to see how I could grow as a person in changing those lifestyle factors before I went to medication. That's why I kind of reverted back and was able to not control it or not fix it, not cure it. I still deal with it on a day-to-day basis. It comes and goes, just like with anything. But I was kind of able to take back myself. So like I said, take everything in this video with a grain of salt because it's just my personal preference. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's perfect for everyone and that everyone should try this or everyone should try lifestyle modifications before going to medication. It's just my personal story because I know a lot of people, if they have a perfect diet, exercise routine, stress management, all that stuff, it still isn't effective, because it's a physical disease. But I still hope that you guys can find some of these tips helpful in your own life. So with that, I'll start the video. So I'm gonna start the morning with a fresh fruit bowl. I've been doing this the entire year of 2018. I've been starting the day off with fresh fruit. Not only has my anxiety decreased, but my energy level have skyrocketed and my mood has improved dramatically. I did some research in the beginning year of not only doing just fresh fruit in the morning, but also a plant-based diet. And there are so many studies that link animal products to mood disorders. And following a vegan or vegetarian diet can vastly improve your mood, anxiety, stress levels. I have some of the resources and some of the articles that I've read down in the comments below. So make sure to check those out. You don't even have to make a fancy fruit bowl. You can just grab a banana, orange, and apple and go throughout your day. About 2 weeks ago, I decided to go fully plant-based. I didn't think it was going to affect me that much because I already have a lot of energy. I felt on top of the world, I could do anything, and I haven't felt any anxiety. I felt a little frustration, and we've been going through tests, so it's been kind of difficult that way, but I haven't felt any anxiety. Granted, it's only been 2 weeks, so take that with a grain of salt. Meditate and pray. A lot of studies have shown that practicing mindfulness or meditation or cognitive refunctioning can decrease anxiety, stress, and other mental health issues. It allowed me to be okay with thoughts running around in my head and okay with being anxious and being stressed out. But it helped me separate who I was as a person and the feeling of anxiety. When I was having a panic attack, I would take it personally. So I would say to myself, like, what's wrong with you? Training your mind, training yourself to be okay with those feelings, to address those feelings, and then let those feelings go. I use Headspace. They have a ton of different modules. They have stuff that you can do while you're exercising, and they also have these little modules that are called emergency modules. You do have to pay for this app, but I know that there's plenty of free YouTube videos. I think there's other free apps on iTunes. I find when I don't meditate on a regular basis, all of the millions of thoughts that I have in my head crash against each other, and that is when I feel anxious. Like I said, it's not a cure. I still feel anxious, I still feel stressed, but meditation really allowed me to identify those feelings, separate them from who I am as a person, and then let those feelings go. So the next kind of tip, hack, advice I have for you is get yourself moving. I have seen a plethora of studies that have correlated activity with mental disorders. As your activity level goes down, the incidence of mental illness goes up, and vice versa. So the more you exercise, the less likely you are to have a mental illness or experience that anxiety. A lot more research needs to be done before all of that can be confirmed, but it's interesting to see that trend. So I'm going to show you guys a really quick, well, not really quick, but a super easy thing that you can do at home. If you don't have a band, that's okay. You don't really need it for the band exercises. It just adds a little bit more resistance. The thing you need is a pair of socks and also kind of a slippery surface. And also music, if you like music when you work out. Circuit is great for warming up the glutes, warming up the hamstrings, and if you really want to focus on toning those legs, make sure you activate your glutes the entire time that you're doing this exercise. Look at me, I'm already out of breath from the warm-up. So next up, we're gonna get rid of the band, and we're gonna do some squats, some lateral squats, and some jump squats. Absolutely love slides because not only does it really engage your legs, like all parts of your legs, but also engages your core because you really have to be precise in order to control your movements and really engage everything. So if you find yourself kind of sliding all over the place, really activate those core muscles. All right, we got one more circuit, so here we go. disgusting right now. We have a gym in our apartment building. I always love working out in the comfort of my own home because then like I have no excuse to not work out because there's things I can do at home. Like I don't even have to walk downstairs. So I hope you guys liked that exercise. I was dead at the end of it. In order to make it a little bit harder, you can obviously do more circuits, or also you can decrease your rest time between each circuit. The next thing I'm going to move on to, I'm not actually physically gonna do it because it's 20 degrees outside, but the next one that I encourage you guys, be outside as much as possible. Interaction with nature actually improves productivity, improves mood, decreases anxiety and stress levels. Literally fake plants can help people. The perception of having nature in an office building or something. I can feel my anxiety welling up in my chest. When I feel that, if I can, I will go for a walk. Being outside in nature, it has this really calming effect on me. I just let Coda out and my fingers were numb within like 5 minutes. So that's enough nature for me for the day. So I am all backpacked up and outside one of my favorite study areas in all of Des Moines. Usually a lot of my anxiety and stress comes from my schoolwork on top of my 2 internships on top of life, I guess. When I am feeling really stressed out and I need to get a lot of things done, I like to make sure that the environment that I am won't also give me stress. So I like to get out of my dungeon apartment and I like to go someplace that has a lot of windows, smells like amazing baked goods, and in a community where if I need to go outside on a walk quick just to clear my mind.
Sorry, the peppermint tea?
Yeah.
That's it for you? Definitely here to go.
I'm working on my pharmacy rotation schedule. So last year of pharmacy school, so excited, but very stressful. Now for my last tip, and that is to find someone who you can open up to about your struggles. Find a support system that you can go to when you aren't feeling your best. William has been like an angel to me. When I used to have panic attacks, he would literally sit there and hold me, and while I was having an attack, he would brush my hair, or he would sing to me or read me Bible verses or anything that I needed to feel more comfortable while that was happening. He's always there to talk and just to listen in a non-judgmental way. Don't think I would be in the same mental state I am right now if it wasn't for William. So just try to find someone that you can go to in no matter what situation and will just fully support you. With that, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment any questions or anything that helps you alleviate stress or anxiety. If you have any specific questions for me, head over to my Instagram at Apothecary Mindset and DM me. I would love to just chat with y'all. I am trying to upload videos every Tuesday, so make sure to subscribe and hit that little notification button so you get notified when my next video comes out. All right, bye guys.